obviously.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of tough, you know. Looking at the film, you gotta feel sick to your stomach. I know I did, and it's just we gotta come back out here and start square one. You know, come out and practice harder, fix our mistakes, so we improve week to week.
The kind of general assessment about the defense is that from people, I mean, I'm sure you've heard is that the pass defense hasn't been so good. Does that hurt? I mean, to hear, like, obviously that's something that
Well,
you're
yeah,
probably
I mean, of course,
for.
it's always a pride thing when you're talking about the defense secondary. I mean, we take it personally. We have to. It's our job to take it personally. And so, yeah, it's kind of tough, but still, you got to use it as motivation, and you got to get better.
What's going wrong in the secondary? Because I mean, if you look at it. It seems like you guys. I mean, I know Monty said yesterday that the big plays have been the problem, but it seems like also that the 10 to 20 yard plays have been a real plague. Is that something that you guys haven't gotten used to what you're supposed to do in the defense, or what?
No, not at all. It's more so the big plays, kind of getting out of concentration. The little plays it just comes from strings from missed tackles, and that's the only thing we got to prove to missed tackles are the 10, 20 yard plays, and make sure nothing gets behind us in the big plays.
What about the 4th and 11 play?
4th and 11.
Did you guys go through it a lot? I mean, run over it.
I mean,
times?
of course, like we did for the whole film. We had a lot of opportunities to put the team Washington away, and that was one of the opportunities where it's just assignment in our defense that was just messed up. Somebody messed up assignment, and but it's like you can look at through the whole game and everybody messed up assignments. We all missed a tackle here and there. We all did something wrong that caused a loss.
Does having a running quarterback affect your job that much?
Well, it's a little tougher because you got to stay in coverage longer because you can extend the play.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as it's a little more difficult than a pocket passer.
Because probably you might be one of the people who's least affected by it, probably.
Well, yeah, it's more so the corners, especially
yeah.
in man coverage, or even safeties in man coverage, because you got to run with your man a little longer. You know, you got to plaster him. Mm-hmm. He's going to run around and try to help the quarterback out, so you just got to stay in coverage.
If you had your choice, would you prefer to play where TJ plays or where you play with, in the safety coverage kind of thing?
Oh, no, I mean, I think coaches put us in a place to, execute a game plan effectively. I don't have a problem with playing either, but I'll play wherever they put me, and just got to do my best wherever I'm at.
Is pass coverage something that you've long felt you've been pretty good at, or is it something like coming up and tackling that you're also? Or which one is there?
Well, I've always been pretty good at pass coverage ever since high school. It's just more so getting in the mode of wrap-up tackling, because in high school, of course, you can just run in there and you throw a shoulder in there and you're going to knock everybody down in high school. But at this level, you got to come in there with proper technique and wrapping up, and that allows you to miss less tackles.
What about Stanford's offense specifically? I mean, I know it's pretty well hyped. Luck is obviously talented. Receivers, yeah. I mean, pretty hyped guys. Is this something that you expect them to be on the same level to Washington, maybe a little bit better even, or what?
Well, I know their offensive line is very physical. They bring a lot of tight ends, a lot of tackles in. They're going to run the ball, try to run smash mouth football. And more so, they have a simple, passing isn't sophisticated. It's more just, reading.
Is that a good thing?
Well, it can be. It can be deceptive at times, but it's not sophisticated. You don't have, weird exotic formations or anything like that. So it's just more so, getting back to base and getting keys now.
I think I've asked you this before, but is this defense that much different from what you guys? I mean, obviously you didn't play that much, but you knew the defense. Is it that much different than what you guys ran last year?
It's a lot of the same, because Coach Carroll and Coach Monty, they got some of the same ideas, a lot of the same ideas actually, and so it's not that much different.
So if you had to say, I mean, obviously the missed tackles, but I mean, you guys know how to tackle. You've been tackling for, you've been playing football for years and years.
Yeah.
So why? I mean, what's?
It's just that, I guess, that mindset, because I guess in practice we kind of get away from it because we know
the non-tackling thing.
I mean, seriously, but yeah, this is more so the footwork.
Okay.
We get lax in our footwork because I guess we don't think that we could bring them down. But it's more so if our footwork is right, we shouldn't even have to bring them down.
Does it kind of help? I mean, it seems like for whatever reason people kind of beat up on Dylan when he runs the ball. Baxter. I mean,
well, Dylan came in and he kind of embarrassed everybody during the spring. He's got shifty moves and everybody doesn't want to get broken or whatever. So he's a real good back.
But there's a definite amount of that people kind of amp it up a little bit more when he's running the ball. Would you say?
Well, yeah, just because they know he can embarrass you in a second. Everybody just got sick of that in the spring and just want to step it up a notch.